Okay, so as a continuation into what we were doing regarding these small chords, these little triadic kind of things to comp with, or to even put in your solos, you can. Right, so the combination of those, so that type of thing. But I wanted to piggyback this with giving you arpeggio shapes, and just in case you didn't know this, I believe you already do, but all an arpeggio means is instead of playing the notes of a chord all together, like we're just outlining them separately, as opposed to, okay? So, having said that, I want to give you some C minor shapes, and so the first one, it will line up exactly with this little chord that you played, except we're going to reach all the way up to get the root as well. So instead of you playing the chord in a comping way where you're going, instead of doing it that way, I want you to practice going. So it's exactly the same as the chord was, except your last note is going to be the root again at fret 8, the note C in this case. Then you're going to have like just so straight triads on the C. Okay, I'll go through them slowly again. So the first one's pretty obvious. Your next one, 8th fret, landing on fret 11. Your last one is the first one that I just gave you before we turned the video on, which is okay. So fret 12, fret 13, fret 11, and fret 15, and then fret 8, 8, 8, 8, and 11, and then 5, 4, 3, 8. So if I put all of those together in a practice-like way. But in a practical way. And so, in and of itself, just the inversions, if you were improvising. Okay? That's pretty cool in and of itself. If you were to mix them up, just only using those notes. So I know that all of that stuff is not what I gave you, I'm aware of that, but I want you to understand that I was really trying to limit myself to playing, first of all, only on these 3 strings, which I accomplished, but in addition to that, keeping my ideas simple by only playing chord tones. I'm not playing a whole bunch of other stuff from the scale. I'm just playing the tones that come from the chords in a somewhat creative way. So that's very viable playing. You could spend a lifetime just getting used to doing that on any and every tune that you know before you start doing things like you don't have to do all that crazy nonsense. Yeah, is it cool? Yeah, it works. Yeah, it sounds good. But so does the other one, man, in a very, very different way. So let me give you the dominant 7, the A flat 7, G7 thing. That seems to be where we usually get hung up. Again, we'll eliminate the A flat 7 and go just for the G7. You know that you can move it by a half step. So in this arpeggio way, we were on, okay, for F minor it's going to still work. And then, or actually in the tune it would be, so let me show you what that is. The G7 is, so you have, don't worry about that thing at the end. He's going to kill me for that. But that is what it is, seriously. And then, if you wanted to, so you'd have, simple triads.